Everyone was fine, by the way. Probably should have said that at the beginning. It starts recording without me knowing, so there's some candid footage of me. I feel so candid. Anyway, I need to tell you some exciting news. Oh my god, so yesterday we had a fire at my sister and brother. Okay, so what happened was, right in the beginning, let's begin again. I don't know how to tell a story. I'll begin from the ending. So I took the girls to swimming lessons today, and I got to talk to Lizzie Joy. Lizzie Joy is one of my friends from school a long time ago. She was in the same class as Cass. So I was sitting there talking to Lizzie Joy, and Lizzie Joy likes to talk like a real human. So she said, Simon, how are you? And like, how are your relatives? And all those, normal questions. I'm not so good at small talk, so I started talking about prion diseases, which are very interesting, like mad cow disease, where the proteins in your brain start folding wrong, and then your brain stops working, and then you laugh until you die. Very strange. Anyway, it happens with cannibalism. Not so good. We were talking about that. Then I noticed that the poles were blue, and so I took a short video, this one, Jackson Pollock, eat your heart out, about Jackson Pollock, which is a funny joke about his painting blue poles, very famous. I've seen it in real life. It was in the Canberra Art Museum. There's a truck. Don't get distracted. What are we talking about? That's right. So there was a fire in my brother-in-law's house. I was talking to Elizabeth, and then I'm like, oh my God, Elizabeth, guess what? Yesterday there was a fire. And I said to her, what happened was Cassandra came into the room while I was shirtless, sitting in front of the TV, not the TV, the computer, working very hard. I was working very hard. And she said, Simon. And she was on her phone. That's the phone. Let me just find her phone. She was on her phone. And she said, honey. She didn't really say honey. She said, babe. She didn't say babe. She said, Simon, there's an emergency. And I'm like, an emergency? It doesn't seem like you're in an emergency. You'd be screaming and yelling and musing. And she's like, no, really, there's an emergency. She's typing away on her phone, just standing there, blank face, not saying anything, no inflections of voices or anything. She said, your brother-in-law's house is on fire. What? And she said, our friend Tara, she sent us a video. So she sent us a video, see? The house was on fire. Wasn't house on fire, but the property was on fire. There was smoke. It was a fire. And Cass is like, should we go? And I'm like, yes. So I took my boot off. My booty boot. Also a terrible iPhone prop. Then we went out there and we rescued the children. Now we had to drive through fire. It was very exciting. The road was on fire. We risked our life. We didn't really risk our lives. We risked our eyebrow hairs. And we got there, and then you could see, this is the video that I took. I decided not to vlog the whole experience because it would have been a little insensitive to, the impending doom. Everyone was fine, by the way. Probably should have said that at the beginning. Yeah, we should really go. Holy smokes. Yes, we probably should go. They will also have these photos. Apparently, though, the best thing about this story is that there's a shipping container near the property, right, that got caught on fire. The shipping container wasn't on fire, but the shipping container is full of fuel, like petrol, gasoline. The fireys, the fire people, the people, not the fire people, the people who still have their jobs, the people who put the fires out, they didn't want to go near it because it might explode at any time. So it's on fire and it might explode at any time. As far as I know, it hasn't exploded, and I wanted to go and film it, but I need to help Cass make about 400 envelopes today, so maybe this is a no-cut special. I don't know. Did I swear? I can't remember. The funniest thing was, whoopsie dear, when you're bald, it sounds different. When you have lots of hair, and I used to have long hair, and you wear wigs, the sound sounds different into your earballs, and you have a beard. Wow, look at that beard. Anyway, I better go help Cassandra make 400 envelopes. Thank you so much for watching. Pretty sure I didn't swear. Remember, be kind, be curious, and stay awesome.